afternoon. Good afternoon. I feel like I should say, if you can hear the sound of my voice, clap one time. Hear the sound of my voice, clap two times. There we go. Get there. That was pretty fun. Thanks for clapping, kids. Good afternoon. One of the pastors here at First Baptist Church in Decatur, and I want to start us off by welcoming you all to this space for this concert on behalf of the church. Because of my role here, I get to see each and every week the absolute joy your children bring to our campus, and it's no exaggeration to say that being able to host a choir like this in our space and to see their energy and their joy, and yes, they're stomping around, but they're also their talent and their enthusiasm, it is a gift. So our church wants you to know you are welcome in this space, and we're grateful that you're here. As a choir mom, I want to say thank you to all the parents and the grown-ups and the grandparents that make sure your kid is here each and every week. Your commitment to this choir makes us as strong as we are, and I know it is no small thing for you to be loyal to this group and to make sure that your children are here and that we feel supported as the people who work with it. So thank you to all of the parents and grown-ups and grandparents that make this happen too. We're not going to hear you sing tonight, but you're very much a part of this choir community as well. You know, a few years ago, Pastor Mark, as we call him on staff, came up with a bit of a slogan, a tagline that we repeat often and we use here at the church. And it's that we hope everyone who's in our space feels welcome, valued, and loved. And what's amazing about a choir like this, run by the leadership that it has been gifted, is that we get to see organizations for children that aren't directly part of the church. They're just hosted in the space, but that also instills the value of being welcomed, valued, and loved. And right now, that's gold. So it's amazing to be a part of not just a fun hour of amazing music and watching our adorable kids do what they do best, but we get to be part of an hour of watching our children grow in a space where they're welcomed and they're valued and they're loved. And this leadership creates that. So we're here for more than just an hour of music. It's much bigger than that, and it's needed right now. Oh, so needed. So thank you for making time in your afternoon for this. Thank you for making time in your semester to make this happen. We're going to turn it over to our amazing little singers. And as a choir mom, I have one last thing to help us get ready. Enjoy the show.
Would you welcome the Apprentice Choir? Ages 6 to 8, and we're going to begin with an old spiritual. Get on board, little children.
Get on board,
Now, won't that be a barrel of fun every Tuesday afternoon working with them? They are a great group. If you are a parent of one of these kids, we thank you for sharing them with us. We want you to stand right now. They're going to come sit with you for most of the rest of the concert, but we're going to call them up for the last two songs. Would you stand so they can find you easily? Great. So boys and girls, go find your parents. Advanced choir, if you would stand. Advanced choir, stand. Rachel, stand. So we want to announce a few accolades to a few of our students. First of all is some students that have been a part of All-State Georgia, either at the high school, middle school level, or the elementary level. And this is pretty phenomenal. I think we have 11 students that are All-State students, which is great. And a few of these younger ones may be on stage, but I want these to please make your way forward to the very front of the stage, even if you're in the choir right now. As I call your name, come forward. Julia Bassine, Samantha Ralston, Ella Ross, Gia Senendade, Carolyn Terry, Eva Terry, Sophie Trujillo, and elementary All-Staters Emma Bramley, Elise Jacobs, Mira Kandaya, and Bia Teixeira Staples. That is pretty impressive. Wow. Amazing. Thank you. Y'all can go back to your choir or to your seats. Thank you. Thank you. We also want to recognize those that have been 100% in attendance this semester, and we really try to emphasize attendance. For years I sang with youth chorus at Emory University, and one of the things Dr. Eric Nelson always said, and it really stuck with me, is a choir is only as good as its attendance record. So we like to emphasize attendance, and we have 11 students that have been 100% in attendance. This semester, they'll all get a silver dollar from me if they'll come find me after the concert. I have a silver dollar for them. Listen at these names, and wherever you are, we'll have you stand and just wave. Alice Bramley, Charlotte Bramley, Alice James, Ada Kirby, Ilva Ashworth, Emma Bramley, Lily James, Bia Teixeira Staples, Sully McGurry, Ben Murdoch, and Farrah Rainey. Give all of these a hand. Wow. Thank you for taking attendance very, very seriously and being here. These are all excellent, wonderful students, and we're so thankful for them. Would you give a welcome to our advanced choir?
Cantate Domino, cante cum
We love good music. We love good music and we love good poetry. This next piece, The Beautiful Rain, is poetry by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And it has a bit of choral orchestration with some instruments to make the rain sound. If you hear us making some rain sound and you kind of catch on and want to make some rain sounds with us, it'll be kind of fun. It's sunny outside, but it may be raining in here.
'cause I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. Me father gave me notes and took and told me I was sad. When Dukes and Maharaja passed the time of day with me, I sang me special word and then they asked me out to tea. Oh, change your life. One night I said it to me girl, and now me girl's me wife.
So, as always, I find it just incredibly refreshing to set aside the chaotic churn of day-to-day living and just indulge in the peace that is the harmonizing voices of children. It's just super soothing and relaxing for me. My name's Jim Ross. I'm the DACC board chairman, and I'll be speaking a couple times today, and at this time, really like to take a moment just to acknowledge some of the folks that make this program possible. And at this time, I'd really like to acknowledge you, our community. DACC really believes strongly in its mission that money should not be an obstacle to any child. Any child who's eager to share their voice with the community should have the opportunity. And so we're very proud to have one of the lowest priced programs in the area and a very generous scholarship program. So of course that means the tuition doesn't necessarily cover all of the expenses that are associated with all the staffing, the programming, the music, travel, and all the elements that go into make this program. And so it's really because of donations from you, our community, that we're able to put together this really strong sense of peace and experience this children's choir. There's really a couple elements I just want to talk to you about today that are opportunities that you've been participating in already that really help our choir. So one is our business sponsors. These are pillars of the community that are working amongst us, folks that are contributing directly to our choir. And if you're interested in opportunities like this, you can visit our website, or you can get a snapshot of the QR code that's just behind me and look at different ways to share and expose your business to our community and provide this important program with a lot of funding. Another element, of course, is the individual donations that all of you provide. And we're excited in the fall to be making this a more prominent feature of our incredible program because it's absolutely critical. Without these donations from our business sponsors and you, it's just not possible. So starting in the fall program, you'll start to see our tiered donations, and you can participate as a patron in a number of ways. We haven't yet established the tiers, but you can join the website to see. You can snap this QR code, it'll be coming. But you can kind of see what your money goes towards. You can support a full scholarship for a child to cover tuition. You can fund a guest clinician, you can underwrite all of the music, and so on. And then giving also can be quite fun, it can be quite indulgent too, so I hope that you'll save the date for a very special program that we have this fall. In August, we're bringing back a really nice program. It'll be a very nice, cozy evening. We have the opportunity to not only contribute to the choir, but in a very intimate setting, listen to some of the choir's most outstanding singers sing directly to you while enjoying dinner and this community. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jim. Jim and the board are doing marvelous work. If you're a member of our board, please stand up right where you are and let's give them all a hand. Board members, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Our board is working very, very hard to underwrite this program. We want to keep costs low for the families, so corporate sponsorships, annual givers, sustaining givers, etc., really help us do that. We want to feature one of our soloists today. This young lady's been a part of our choir for quite a long time. She is a member at DSA, DeKalb School of the Arts. She has participated in several solo contests and has risen to the top. She has been a top award giver. And once you hear her sing, you will delight in this. Would you give a great big welcome to Samantha Ralston?
Don't see a miracle shining from the sky. I'm no good at statues and stories I try. That's not what I think about. That's not what I see. I know what the sunlight can be. The light in the piazza, tiny, sweet, and then it grows, and then it fills the air. Who knows what you call it? I don't care. Out of somewhere I have something I have never had, and sad is happy. That's all I see. The light in the piazza, the light in the piazza. It's rushing up, it's pouring out, it's flying through the air, oh, through the air. Who knows what you call it, but it's there, it is there. All I see is, all I want is
Ars Cantabile is taking the stage now. These are our middle school through high school age. We have the largest Ars Cantabile choir we have ever had, 65 enrolled in this choir. And they, along with a few of the advanced choir singers, have had quite a year in our organization this year. As many of you know, last fall, this group was invited to go to Carnegie Hall in New York City to sing with Eric Whitaker in a Christmas program, which was delightful, just amazing. And after the holidays, this group got to sing for Polyphony Music Conference, which was a wonderful experience for them out at Smoke Rise Baptist Church. Choral directors from all over the Southeast were in attendance and very, very complimentary of this group. So we're just delighted to work with Ars Cantabile and these amazing singers that work very, very hard each and every week. While we're welcoming them to the stage, would you welcome our Associate Director, Gus Godby. Gus is a delight to work with. He is the choral director at Parkview High School, arguably one of the largest, if not the largest high school in the state of Georgia, a 7A school. And he has a great program there. They got all superiors in their large group performance evaluation. They're just doing great. Give a big hand to Miss Sheila Hendricks, who's been with us for all these years. Miss Sheila was at the very, very first rehearsal of this choir. And on flute, we have Deborah Cole. Give her a hand. And you haven't heard them yet, but we have two guest artists with us today. On drums, we have Selena Corbin. And on violin and fiddle, you will hear Andrew Huey. Ars Cantabile.
We all cry.
believe this next song is a very powerful, anonymous Jewish text. I believe in the sun even when it's not shining. I believe in love even when I don't feel it. I believe in God even when God is silent. This is a very poignant piece, a piece that sticks with you, a piece that our world needs to hear. I believe.
I believe in the sun. I believe in the sun. Even when it's not shining. I believe in the
And now our treble voices will do another beautiful poem set to music. This poem by Robert Louis Stevenson, Gardener of the World.
life upon the sea. He sang to me in gravel tones. He sang to me of Billy Bones. Pirates make me happy. Sang a song to me. He had no leg below his knee. He sang the song the best he could. His tongue was also made of wood. Find a pirate.
And now maybe Ars Cantabile's favorite, Crowded Table. This is by High Women. They love this song. I hope you will too. few semester awards. We have been doing this since we started years and years ago, honoring 5th semester, 10th semester, 15th semester, 20th semester. I don't think we've ever had anyone make 25 semesters yet, but who knows. So we want to highlight these, and I've lost my list. I had it in my hands at some point. Y'all have to forgive me for being absent-minded. Oh, here it is. I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to have these just come to the front of stage. We have some gift bags for you. We have certificates for you that you can gather after our concert. But please give these 5th semester award earners a hand as they come to stage. Ilva Ashworth. Isla Barron. Ava Buffington. Eamon Burke. Mira Kandaya. Benjamin Murdoch. Savannah Payton. Farrah Rainey. And Lucy Schneller. These have all completed 5 semesters in the choir. That is 2.5 years worth. Just stay put. This is Farrah back here, by the way. She hurt her ankle. Farrah. Oh. All right. We have 5 folks that we want to recognize as completing their 10th semester. Been with us for 5 years altogether. Reese Neely. Naomi Polk. Ella Ross. And then brother and sister duo Noah Thompson and Sparrow Thompson. And we have one 15th semester. This young lady has been with us for 7.5 years. Annalise Glass. And Annalise's sister joins a very select group that have completed their 20th semester. I think there's about 7 or 8 in that category in our whole existence. Would you give a hand to Nora Glass? Give a hand to all of these semester award recipients. Thank you, thank you. Y'all can head back to your respective groups. I want to turn this over to Jim for a couple of announcements, and then we're going to close with a couple of pieces here in just a moment. Jim.
Thanks, Mark. So after acknowledging our community, I now, on behalf of DACC, have the opportunity to recognize another very essential component for our community choir, and that's the staff and leadership that drives the choir. And before I do that, before I recognize a couple individuals, I just want to take a moment as a person with a very short attention span to marvel at what we are actually all witnessing. So in total, there are over 120 children spanning the ages from 6 to 18, so over 12 years of age. And all of these children, as you see in front of you, are attentive, calm, focused. They are locked in. They're paying attention to the director, to each other. They're listening to themselves and the folks around them and operating with exquisite precision. I can't even get my 2 kids to the dinner table on time. It's just unbelievable what the staff can do. So for the 4 staff leaders, I'd like to call you up, and if you could come receive your gift. And this gift comes from all of you, our community. Please, Charmaine Willesee. Our accompanist, Sheila Hendricks. Associate Director Gus Godby. And of course, the man that took our choir all the way to Carnegie Hall in New York City and back. Please give a strong applause for our director, Mr. Mark Green. These folks make all the beauty, all the precision that you've seen look effortless and fun and create an outstanding opportunity for our children and our community. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you. Children are our most precious resource. It is our honor, I speak for all of our staff and all of our volunteers, all of our board. We are honored. We are very honored to work with your child, work with your children each and every week. It is a joy. It is a pleasure to work with children. I love anything that we can do with and for children. Anything done for children is never wasted. And I really feel like this is a great, great time in their lives and in our lives serving with them. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. We're going to close with two last songs back to back. Send You Out Singing. This first one is an anthem for our time. Draw the circle wide. In our day and time when folks are drawing circles smaller and smaller and tighter, we want to draw the circle wide.
serve.